Welcome all fire signs to your chakra reading for February. I hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back all subscribers and anyone new. Welcome, welcome. And cross watchers, of course. Guys, this is a collective reading of energy, right? Using that fire energy. Okay. Let's see what is going on with you. Beautiful fire signs. First message coming out is talking about that sacral chakra of perseverance. I love that. And how you are persevering, moving right along within your life, making sure that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. If anything feels like it's holding you back, you want to just keep going strong, guys. Do not allow anything to hold you back, right? It almost feels like this woman over here, it's like she's saying, oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good road for you. Oh, I don't know if that's, it's okay. Here, let me help you. No, you can help yourself, right? Because she's not helping you in the right ways. She or he is holding you back from something, right? From allowing you to move into the direction that you need to be moved into. Always take it as, you know, as you do if it responds to you, right? If it does not resonate to you, you can throw that away. But that's really what it is. If it's yourself holding you back, not sure of what, where you need to go, remember that you need to keep going strong where you need to. Why? Because you have a death card coming up. I am learning that endings are merely just beginnings. So when you have an end to something, don't think of it as, oh my God, the end of the world is coming. No, it just means that something new is coming along. So really using that stability of that root chakra, really knowing where you need to go, really putting your intentions out there strong. I love how it has the solar plexus in here with the stability of this root chakra, right? This is saying your intentions are what's going to move you to your stabilities, to the things that you need, your securities, your home, things that are your survival needs. Do not allow yourself to feel like you just died, right? Or everything died with it. No, you put yourself out there with the intentions to moving, forward, persevering strongly, and using all of kind of see the orange kind of coming through over here as your desires, right? As you're moving towards those desires. And yeah, it's saying, and for a lot of you too, it's almost like spirit is saying, I see you persevering. Do not allow this person to tell you can't do this or that without them, or thinking you cannot, right? Because I see you moving, and I see you moving very well towards the desire that you have and that you need for your life. So loving that. Follow your dreams. Following your dreams is knowing that you have the higher wisdom of the crown chakra with the what? Intuition to know where I need to go. You know what it is that you desire. Communicate these desires within yourself into the universe and follow those dreams. And having this beautiful numerology card coming out and placing this numerology inside this reading is actually very helpful, right? Because the 8 is the what? Is the intention, which is the solar plexus, which is saying, I'm manifesting this. This is where my dream is. With the 5, because there's this huge change that's either happening as we speak, or I just got out of it, or I know it's coming. So what am I going to do? You're going to persevere. That's what you're going to do. You're going to fight through it. Never say die, right? And then having that come out is saying, I'm going to pull back the veil over here and seek the truth. 7, this is, divinely, there is your divine right to be happy, to have your vitality, to live, have your intentions come through, communicate what it is you truly want to see, seeing clearly for what everything is that's going through, right? So you can clearly see by just pulling back the veil a little bit. If you step backwards just a little bit and look at it from a distance, you can say, oh, you know what, maybe that wasn't good for me. Or, you know what, I am in the right area to keep persevering and going strong for this dream, right? And for myself, my family, however, maybe both. Be the walrus over here. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. And let them, who's them? The divine, dictate your choices. Do not let this human dictate your choices. They don't make all the right choices. Who are they? I'm telling you, whoever I'm picking up has somebody who's dictating you where you think you should go or what you should do, or you're not on the right path, or because I mean, look, she's like hanging on your shoulder and she's not the divine. That's not the divine. That's someone trying to tell you what to do and how you're going to do something. No, you're going to let the universe help you as you're seeking the truth and let your spirit guide come in and your higher self take over. And then the universe will say, this is what's going on. Meditation brings the answer. You put it out there, words have power. You think it, thinking has power. Okay? So, I'm not going to let them tell me where I'm going and what I'm not going to do. I don't, it doesn't matter if it's a boss, however it is. You'll never work in this town again. Don't tell me what I'm going to do. Oh my God, I hate that one. That one's like the worst. Or how about the partnership one where you'll never find anyone better than me? Well, who the hell are you? There's tons of people who are better than you. Just by you saying that just shows me how shallow you are. So that's definitely this type of person. Okay, the hangman. Pause, surrender, letting go, having a new perspective. That's what all of this is right here, right? Having that new perspective, getting deep within your meditation to say, you know what, this is how this is. If I have to take a self-sacrifice for being persistent in what it is I want, then I will do so. Because no matter what, no one's going to tell me that I should just roll over. Or I won't find anyone good at, as good as they. Or won't work, or make any money because I don't work for you. That's shallow ego. And kind of narcissistic and very disappointing that they would even say such a thing. It's like, wow, do you hear yourself? I mean, man, maybe I should, videotape you or something, you saying this. I mean, oh my God. Okay, so yeah, this is saying don't have the resistance to change. Really making sure that you're really getting in there, and really looking at this picture of what you're doing over here. There's a happy celebration coming. You have community that's around you. There's collaborations you can work with. There's other people. There's, better people out there too. People who can make you happy, not sit here and tell you a bunch of BS or keep you away from the path that you're supposed to be on or that you want to be on, right? Because all they're doing is causing frustration, delays, and scattered energy everywhere. Right? So having a painful ending is like, okay, this is a deep wound. Right? There could be some betrayal, some loss, some crisis, some failure. And but just remember, you know what? We learn from our failures. It doesn't mean just because we failed that we're gonna, die. This is not a death situation. It's a death of a transformation to a new beginning, but it doesn't mean that we're literally life is over, right? No, this is where the love and the compassion of yourself and creativity for new feelings, new areas of your life can fulfill your life as you become with an inner peace of yourself. And as the universe brings in the inner peace, as you meditate and allow them to help, right, as you're getting your chakras done and this energy is flowing through you, it opens up your heart chakra. The next thing you know, you have all this vitality, all this love, all this compassion in this very vital area of your life right now, right? The vitality coming back where you're like, I'm alive, I feel alive, and I know who I am. Once you really, really feel that, this person will just kind of poof, disappear. Because they either feel like they don't have a control over you anymore because you're not listening, or you're just going to shut the door on them and say, I'm sorry, goodbye. And you probably won't even do that. You'll just ghost them. See you later, Gator. Right? So you have two different kinds of people. It's almost like that kind of person who's like, oh, well, then don't listen to me. And then they kind of disappear, right? Because they want to control. Or it could just be, don't listen to me. And then you're like, I'm not. I just shut the door on you. I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Yeah. Because all the thirst of all the knowledge for the victory will then start really making itself known as your mental energy and your intuition really start coming together. So you have now your analytical mind, your ego mind, which is the analytical mind, and the intuition really taking place together. And as they form a team within yourself, right, then you have the victory for the progress. And your self confidence is going to be recognized through the community, through public recognition, and through yourself, right? Because now, you're not going to have worries. You're not going to listen to people who don't, have anything good to say. If everything that they have to say is negative, then you know what? I'm out of here, because you're saying that pretty much life is over and that I'm not worth nothing. And that is just not true, right? So you have, you know, even for your own self-respect, is like to get rid of them. It's like, I don't care if they're your best friend in the world, because if they're your best friend in the world would not tell you something like that. So it's almost like to the point where you're going to pull back the truth and say, you know what, I guess you're not my best friend like I thought you were, because a best friend never keeps me down. People who love each other don't keep each other down like that. We can tell each other, hey, you know what, you kind of messed that up, right? Truth be known. They don't have to sugarcoat everything. But this isn't that person. This is the person that's saying, you can't, you won't, you can't, die. Or do it my way. Or do it my way. Do it my way. Do it. No. Do it my own way. Right? So the card that you had coming out was partnerships. And that's very interesting, because we're talking about this, which says allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career. And both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So there's that once again, let the divine help you as you allow them to, right? And listen to those who actually want to have some kind of positivity going on, right? We're not looking for them to lie to you about situations. It's just that if it's always bad and it's not supportive, then it's useless. I mean, look, if you drop the ball, you drop the damn ball, right? But your friend should be saying, don't worry about it. So you dropped the ball. Pick the ball up. This person says, oh, you can't pick that up. Really? Interesting. So let's grab another card and see what it has to say as well. Very, very interesting, guys. Oh my gosh, this totally has to do with a friendship, you guys. Some kind of partner, some kind of coworker, because now you have detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. It's all about somebody not supporting you, fire signs. Look, guys, you need somebody more passionate. Right? And Spirit says you need the abundance mindset. You need someone too who's going to be here with you on the same area. Abundant mindset. So I don't know who you're dealing with, but all of you have the same issue, right? This is the fire issue that's coming out. You guys have someone around you that you have to release because they're just toxic. They do not get your dreams coming through. They're not supportive with you the way they need to be. They may be too judgmental. They're not passionate enough about what you're doing in life. And you know what's crazy to me? Fire signs are super passionate. So you're probably over here going, but you can do everything, and, I'll help you manifest that, and I'll pray for you, and I'll do this for you. But they don't do it back. There's no give and take. Well, there's a lot of take, though, right? Oh, boy. Okay. So if you think of abundance as something that happens in your future, then it will always be one day away. Always remember that. Someday, one day, one day, one day. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. Unfortunately, this person over here is probably telling you you can't have this and you can't have that and you won't have this. What are you doing? Right? However, take it how it resonates. But this is definitely about somebody who does not support you. I don't care if it's a family member, a friend, a coworker, a boss, a love, your children. I don't care who it is. whoever it is, you have to stop listening because they're destroying your manifestation. And that's really what it is. They're destroying your abundant mindset. But the thing that I do love about it is that you still, no matter what, are holding tight and persevering, because that's what Spirit says. You are still doing it, even though you do, many of you will say, think that you might not get there because this person keeps you down. Okay, even though you're still taking the steps to get there. It's going to get longer to get there if they have you in a negative thought. Oh, I'm still going there, but I don't know how long it's going to take. Right? Guys, got this. Just remember. And when they come to you and say you're a failure or you're this or you're that, you say, I'm learning that endings, you don't even have to tell them that. You tell them, you know what? This is an ending because I'm making a new beginning. And my beginning is way more abundant than what I'm doing now. Oh, yeah, it is. Namaste that, huh? Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.